Hey everyone, today I'm just going to give you a quick guide on how to install Hansel and Gretel and the Enchanted Castle for DOSBox off the CD-ROM. This game has given me a lot of trouble, and I also know that I'm not alone in my grief, which is why, since I learned how to install the game, I decided to make a video to hopefully help others replay this amazing game. First of all, you have to place the CD-ROM into your CD-ROM drive. Please bear with me because I want to cover all the bases. After the game is showing that it is registered on your My Computer folder, then go into your hard drive and create a folder where DOSBox will install the files to. Also take note what your hard drive and CD-ROM drive letters are, as these are used in the DOSBox setup. After creating the folder, I'm going to call mine HNG. You are ready to start installing your game. I'm guessing that you already have DOSBox installed. If not, please download it because it is needed for all these following steps. The link is in the description of this video for your convenience. Open DOSBox. After it is open, type the following code exactly. Mount, that's M-O-U-N-T, space, C, space, whatever your hard drive letter is, which in my case is C, colon, / and then the name of the file I told you to create in your hard drive, followed by pressing enter. So for me, my folder that I made, as I told you, was HNG. So for me, my first section of code will look like this. Mount, space, C, space, C, colon, / HNG, enter. After this, DOSBox should say that the file was mounted as C, or the directory was mounted as C. Should come up with something like that. Next, we are going to mount the CD drive as well. This code is similar to the first one, but slightly different, as it goes as follows. Mount, space, D, space, the letter of your CD-ROM drive, which in my case is F, colon, / space, -, T, space, CD-ROM, all one word. The code should look like this. Mount, space, D, space, F, colon, / space, -, T, space, CD-ROM. After this is done, you're almost finished. Here is the tricky part. As with all DOS games installed in DOSBox, it is all about basically finding the right install file. To view all the files on the CD-ROM through DOSBox, first you set your command line to D, which you have set as your CD drive. If you don't know what the command line is, don't worry. The command line in DOSBox is what you've been typing in. It's the Z:/. Okay? Now, to change it to D, all you have to do is type D:. Okay, that's all you have to do. If once you've done that, you push enter, it should come up where the Z was as D. Okay? Now you want to look at all the files on the CD. To do this, you just type in the code dir. Okay, that's directory. Okay, it means it shows you all the files that is in that directory. Pretty simple. Okay, and now here comes the best part of all: installing the game. This is the part that gave me the most trouble, as I was unable to find, even though now it seems blatantly obvious, the install file. With Hansel and Gretel, there are the setup file for Windows 95, the executable file in, I think it's the game folder, and I think another setup file. None of these work. All you have to do to start the installation process is type the file name DOSINST. That's the DOS installer. Okay, this should be in the D or your CD-ROM drive on the very front page. Okay, you just type that in and you push enter. This will load the file in DOSBox and will take you to a new screen where you can start installing the game. Just follow the on-screen instructions, except when choosing a drive to save the file in. You must choose C for this. This is the file that DOSBox has allocated as your hard drive, okay? No matter what your hard drive name was, we called it C, remember? D was your CD-ROM drive, C was your hard drive. Okay, remember that, because if you don't do it, it will never work. The rest, you can either press Enter or Y to go through the menus, okay? It gives you like menus such as, can you hear the sound? It's pretty simple, it's all DOS installation from here on out, okay? So as I said, after a few more menus, you should be able to start playing the game. Yeah! After you've installed the games, you don't really want to have to plug in your CD every time you want to play the game, right? So how you can play it without having to have the CD in every time is you go to your CD drive and copy all the files off it, okay? You don't delete them, but you copy them into another file in your hard drive, okay? So go into your hard drive and create a new folder, okay? Now this one I'm going to call mine Hansel, okay? That's Hansel, if you just wanted to find the spelling, okay? Now, you copy them all in there, okay? Now, once that's done, it should take a few minutes, depending on how fast your computer is. Once that's done, to play the game without having to reinstall the game over and over and over, it's really simple. Just believe me on this one, okay? All you have to do now is open DOSBox, and it'll come up on your screen as normal, as if nothing's ever happened, okay? Now, assuming now that you've copied your files onto the folder in your hard drive, this is what you do. You type mount C, don't worry about the letters, your hard drive letter, :/HNG. This is the folder where you saved all your files when you installed it off your CD, okay? Just remember that, okay? Then you push enter. That will have mounted your game's saved files as C, okay? Now you go mount D, again don't worry about the letter, your hard drive letter, so it should be the same as before, : / and the name of the folder that you just made holding all your CD files. Okay, so for me it would be Hansel. Then you push enter. Okay, after this you want to be able to run the game. Now the run executable for this is in your saved folder. So, like when accessing the CD, you type the name of the mounted letter, which in this case is C. So you go C : enter. Now the Z will be replaced with the C. Now you enter the code to look at all the files, dir for directory, and it gives you about maybe 3 files, 1 folder and 2 files. One of the files will be called HAG, and you can look across and it'll have exe on the side, and that's executable. Lovely. Now to access the program, you just type HAG. This will run the program. And before you know it, you'll be enjoying Hansel and Gretel and the Enchanted Castle once again, trying to find out where that magic wand and shrinking powder are. I'd like to put a shout out to YouTube user CT Productions 95 for posting the It's Wonderful song from the game, which you should all check out. And I also like to thank Rikai Kishiro, whose call for the guide was the inspiration behind this video. Have fun, guys. I'll hopefully be back with guides on all of the locations of portals and stuff, so stay tuned. Well, see you later.